FIFA gameplay because this weekend is the Derby di Milano between Inter Milan and AC Milan. And I'm an Inter Milan fan. But besides that, whoa, you turn that off. That's going to be annoying as hell. That needs to be hidden. There we go. Okay. But on to the movie. So I went and watched Birds of Prey last night, and one of the first things I want to start off is the casting decisions and directions that they picked. Margaret Robbie comes back after portraying this title character in Suicide Squad, and the casting choices of Bird of Prey, who they casted: Rosie Perez as Renee Montoya, Mary Elizabeth Winston as the Huntress, Jesse Smollett's sister, Julie Smollett, I think, as Black Canary. And honestly, the casting decisions and who they picked was absolutely, honestly, in my opinion, spot on. Pretty good. And also the chemistry from the actors, like, on the movie you could tell that the chemistry seemed like they actually worked together pretty well. So that was one of the things I liked the most about it. I mean, the character of Harley Quinn, portrayed by Margot Robbie, seems, I guess, a bit toned down. I mean, she was one of the standout performances from Suicide Squad that everybody will remember from that film. If you're comparing this to Suicide Squad, my opinion, in my personal opinion, I'd say it's a bit better. Or, not a bit better, but, I mean, a pretty okay film. Still think Suicide Squad was pretty, like, just didn't really know what it wanted to do, in my opinion. But besides that, I thought the movie was okay for what they had going for it, for the script they had going for it, for the actors, or for what the actors can make of the script. Casting decisions as well as Ian McGregor coming in as the main antagonist character, Black Mask, and I think Marco Mins. No, Marco. Who is it? He plays Victor's. Chris Messina plays Black Mask's assistant, deranged serial killer assistant Victor Zaza, which did a pretty good job at. The main premise of the movie is Harley Quinn and the Joker have broken up, and so now all of Gotham has a target on Harley Quinn's back. Now the fact that the Joker is not there to protect her anymore, or no one's scared of facing the Joker's wrath if they do anything to Harley Quinn. It's mainly just Harley Quinn going on a goose chase, running from working with and then betraying crime boss Black Mask, as well as looking for a diamond throughout the entire movie. Again, I felt the story was a bit lackluster, and again, carried by like the weight of the stars, working with what they had. If you're gonna go watch this, I'd recommend you probably watch this on a low matinee price or a low fare price, if given the option. For my theater, I was surprised that not a lot of people, for a Thursday night showing, like compared to when I went to go watch The Joker. Joker was packed full. This one, wow, that went in. Jesus. Like I was saying, for the Joker was packed full. For this one, there was less than half of what the Joker had. Or actually even less than half of the theater being full. I could count maybe at least 30 people there. And the theater I'm in is a Dolby Cinema one, so it seats like at least 200 people, so that's pretty low. I mean, I've seen online and other reviews say that, other movie critics say that this might be a flop. I mean, I guess people aren't that interested in it. I personally don't. I mean, my opinion on that, I wouldn't think it would be a flop, given the fact that it's a DC movie also. And even like worse DC movies have done pretty well. A lot of people don't like, a lot of people surprisingly don't like Watchmen that much. I absolutely love Watchmen and think that's probably one of Zack Snyder's best films to date. I watch it a lot. And then also a lot of the backlash I've seen online for this movie is that it's woke. Wouldn't say it was too woke, or I guess trying to play up towards feminism. Not too much. I mean, they had a diverse cast of women. Given the fact that Margot Robbie, Australian and white, Rosie Perez, Latin, Ali Wong, who plays a district attorney. Yeah, they had a pretty diverse cast in it. So that's one thing I wouldn't say liked about it, but I guess I like the actors that they chose for the movie so far to be in it. My favorite character from the movie that I actually enjoyed a lot was Mary Elizabeth's character, Andrea Bertinelli. I think that was her character's name. Oh no, it was Helena Bertinelli, who plays Huntress. I thought she did pretty well, and her scenes were a bit funny too, which I won't spoil for you in this review. Uh, yeah. One of the weak parts I thought, I mean, people complained about the costume design or it wasn't sexy enough. I mean, you'll be able to look past that pretty easy. As soon as you get into the movie, it won't be that big of an issue. I mean, it might add a bit to like the canon of the film, and they also make a few references to Batman the Animated Series as well. I happened to actually miss the mid-credit scene towards the end because I just walked out of the theater the minute it was over. I was like, I'm already done. Again, it wasn't a bad movie, but it wasn't a good movie. It was a okay movie. My personal rating for this would be a 3 out of 5. And this is the first movie I've seen for February so far. Barring Rhythm Section I saw in Super Bowl on Sunday of the Super Bowl, but that movie came out in January, so that doesn't count. I mean, comparing, like, if you're going to compare this on a level of wokeness to Charlie's Angels, which came out towards the back end of 2019, it's not even close, because for as far as I know, the director of this has not come out and bashed people for not going to go see it, whereas that one, Elizabeth Banks, straight up came out and bashed fans and women for not going to go see Charlie's Angels. And I saw that movie twice. Both times the theater was empty because nobody wanted to go see that. One of the things too is if you're comparing this to any other movie that I guess would be labeled woke, the chemistry between these actresses worked really well. You could tell that they actually had a lot of fun on set. You could tell Margot Robbie had a lot of fun returning as Harley Quinn. I thought her character did pretty good in the movie. Again, but one of the issues that I actually will have to nitpick with it, though, is the title of it, because it's Birds of Prey and the Emancipation of Harley Quinn, but essentially you don't really see the forming of the group Birds of Prey. Huntress, played by Mary Elizabeth Winston, Renee Montoya, portrayed by Rosie Perez, and then Black Canary, portrayed by Julian Smollett. You don't see them till like the end of the movie become the group Birds of Prey. So essentially, it's like a bit of a kind of a bit of a misdirection in terms of I wouldn't say marketing, but a bit of a letdown, because essentially you're already assuming that right from the get-go they've already started all this, that Birds of Prey crew's already assembled and they're all working together. Ian McGregor's character I actually liked a lot, since he's portraying a flamboyant gay madman, and then his assistant Victor Zaza seemed pretty well acted and pretty well casted for the role. I've never seen the actor Chris Messina before, but he carried his role pretty well, so it's one of the things I liked most. For comedy, I mean, if you're expecting going to this, getting a few laughs like you did in Suicide Squad, I mean, you're not gonna really find that much, honestly. I mean, I laughed at like a few good scenes in it. One of the Huntress's scenes had me like pretty, not rolling in my seat, but like I laughed at it a bit. It was pretty hilarious. But other than that, the action in here, the action is really good. They got the director from John Wick series to help direct the action fight scenes, so I thought that was pretty cool. And the music choices as well were a bit pretty good, with Green Day doing one of the songs for the movie. So, but other than that, for my review, I'd give this movie a 3 out of 5, and recommend if you're gonna go watch this at a low fare matinee viewing. I wouldn't say try and go watch this at night or watch this at like a full price. Watch this at like a cheap discounted price, like a low matinee, like uh, early morning Saturday or early morning or midweek or discount Tuesday. In my opinion, personal opinion, I would say that. Again, I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. I'd say it's a pretty okay movie for what the script direction they were trying to take, but mainly being carried by just the actors themselves. I'm hearing reports that there might be a sequel to this, which I don't know. I'll see how that goes. And also, box office projections have it at 4.9 million so far. They brought in on a Thursday night, which is less than Shazam. So yeah, but that's been me with my movie review for Birds of Prey. Towards the back end of the month of February, I'll probably come out with a spoiler video on it, breaking down the main story of it, as well as some hidden Easter eggs as well, and then mid-credit scene, because I might have to go watch this again, just so I can have a good analysis video to make on this when doing a spoilers on it. But thank you for watching my review, and hope you guys have a good day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share the video. Bye bye, and have a blessed day. There we go.